Right now you're hearing all your favorite music on your favorite station. But wait, there's more.
More songs from the artists you love on exclusive stations by Odyssey.
Just open the Odyssey app and click exclusive stations, then a genre to dive deeper into.
A station might be just music, or maybe hosted by Ed Sheeran, Chris Martin, or one of your favorite DJs.
Across alternative, pop,
country, soft rock,
Latin, R&B,
kids,
and even more.
Get more with exclusive stations by Odyssey.
Brought to you by Macy's, Geico, and Coke Zero Sugar.
30 years ago this fall, a law professor named Anita Hill testified about sexual harassment at Clarence Thomas's Supreme Court confirmation hearings. Now, Because of Anita tells the real story of what happened and what's changed. You'll hear from journalists, witnesses, and activists, and listen in on the first public conversation between Professor Hill and Dr. Christine Blasey Ford. That's Because of Anita, a production of Pineapple Street Studios and The Meteor, out now wherever you get your podcasts.
If the player's going to go, and but I still decided, to go over and compete in the qualification because even if I wasn't going, what it means to other players back home to go is a big thing.
Yeah, what does it mean for your country to get the spotlight like that in the Olympic Games?
Oh no, it's huge. Hockey's big back home. Every World Championship, they take it serious. Olympics is just the next level.
You look back, and now it's 7.5 years ago. I mean, you were 20. What stands out? I think of the game against Sweden, the game against Canada. Like, what jumps into your head from that experience?
To be honest, just being in the village, with all the other athletes, I think that was the coolest part about it, just being surrounded by other world-class athletes and just kind of having a chat with other countries, your own countries, other players.
What made you guys and what made Ted so able to bring you guys together to be as successful as you were back then?
I think it was just everything, coaching players. We had a good older and younger player kind of mix, and our goalies played unbelievable that tournament, so that was huge back then.
So what was the reaction at home when you guys qualified?
Oh, it was great. We had a great tournament. We played France. The last game was a sold-out building. It was a great feeling to be in front of the fans, and for the guys, we're celebrating like we won the cup or something. So for the guys back home, it means a lot, and I'm glad to be a part of something like that.
I know it's only been a couple of weeks since we last talked to you, but what more have you learned about the young guys in that locker room?
Which one?
Just any of them, just the young guys as a core, the guys that are looking to be part of this team for years to come. For
Buffalo?
Yeah.
The young guys are been unbelievable in the camp. The way they carry themselves, the way they practice, work out. It definitely has taken a higher step since I got in the league. The young guys are willing to work, and they're ready to take the job right away. They don't want to wait anymore.
How much do you feel Donnie's kind of stepped it up a little? There's more tactical coaching going on, knowing that the opener is less than a week away?
We definitely stepped it up on systems and stuff. I think Donnie just kind of let us play a little bit at the start, get the feel back just for the game of hockey without over thinking in our head for the system. So last couple of days we've got more systems in, and we're just cleaning up things that are pretty easy to clean up.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Keeping up with the flood of news every single day can be quite stressful. There is climate change happening. There's the pandemic, labor movements, Nicki Minaj's cousin's friend. Hi, I am Gideon Resnick, host of Crooked Media's What a Day. Each week, Travelle Anderson, Priyanka Arabindi, Josie Duffy Rice, and I are going to break down the biggest news stories of the day in a way that hopefully doesn't always make you want to cry. New episodes of What a Day drop every weekday at 5 a.m. Eastern. Listen on Odyssey, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
30 years ago this fall, a law professor named Anita Hill testified about sexual harassment at Clarence Thomas's Supreme Court confirmation hearings. Now, Because of Anita tells the real story of what happened and what's changed. You'll hear from journalists, witnesses, and activists, and listen in on the first public conversation between Professor Hill and Dr. Christine Blasey Ford. That's Because of Anita, a production of Pineapple Street Studios and The Meteor, out now wherever you get your podcasts.
Hi, it's Elise Lunan, host of Pulling the Thread. In this show, I chat with culture-defining leaders, thinkers, and experts about this rare moment that we find ourselves in, and how to think about our own lives and experiences within a larger social and spiritual construct. Listen and follow Pulling the Thread with me, Elise Lunan, a podcast presentation of Cadence 13, now for free on Odyssey and wherever you get your podcasts.